Hello, my name is Cristina Belinchon and I'm going to explain you my two activities belonging to the final task of this English course. First activity, it's a Kahoot quiz. Okay, so I have designed a quiz using the app Kahoot, inserting all the terminology which has been taught during the class and which is already familiar to the students. First of all, I have to say that students, the target of these activities are students of advanced studies. Basically, they are university students to science-related degrees such as biology, embryology, or medicine. So, this is the quiz that I designed using Kahoot. Students need to answer correctly a multiple choice quiz that I have designed using a timing. So when they answer correctly, they have a score. The more questions that they answer correctly, the highest score they will get. Kahoot is very easy. The students only need to download the app and the teacher will have previously created this quiz. Teacher will provide a PIN code that the students need to write on the app and therefore they will be able to access to start playing. This activity is found as motivating since it's using technology and innovative tools, and that avoids to have a lesson which can be eventually a bit boring. These sort of activities are quite motivating, and since they are being developed by using technology and apps and their very own cellular phone, they are quite good to be used during the class and have and see the activity not as an obligation but as a game with which they learn as well. Second activity, it's called Chat as an Expert, and in this activity apps are not used. They are used only the blackboard of the class and also a batch of concepts and terms which have been seen previously in the other classes, and also terms which are found on the articles read by the students. Some of them are familiar, which are IVF, in vitro fertilization, ultrasound scan, live birth rates, and well, a wide range of terms which have already been used on the articles which have been studied by them. Okay, so basically the students are organized in pairs or in groups, and and each group has one moment to answer a question which is going to be written by the teacher on the blackboard. This question needs to be answered by the student in a time of 30 seconds maximum, including one of the concepts or terms on the cards. If the student includes and makes the conversation, develops the conversation by using any of these terms, then they will get the group will get 10 points. If not, they will get 0. When time's up, the student will pass these cards to the next group on the right, and so on. And then the next group needs to answer the next question written by the teacher. Well, the purpose of these activities is to teach relevant terminology, which is very likely to be used in the future by the students. The structure of these activities, they have been designed to be developed either individually or in groups, and they can be done online or they can be done physically during the lesson with the other students. On both of them, there is always a final score to get in order to provoke a motivation on the students and see it as a game, not as an obligation. The main difficulties that I have encountered when designing these apps, these activities, it's trying to make them fun, to avoid them to be boring, and to be seen as a game and as a challenge, other than and avoiding them to be seen as an obligation and something boring for the student. Therefore, they won't be focused during the activity development. These activities, I believe they are innovative since I have decided to use technologies, electronic devices, and apps when developing them. And students, this is helpful because we try to approach to students' reality, which is technology. They are native technological people, and therefore the use of these apps, it's an approach to their reality. The students' characteristics that we have in these activities, they also have special needs. So the use of this technology is something which maintains them to be focused on the activity and creates motivation in them. Well, this is the end of my explanation. Hope this has been understandable for you, and thank you very much for your time.